Welcome back, my friends. In the previous video, we tested a simple traffic light system. Now, let me tell you some new points from this project. Like the other projects, I created a connection with my Allen-Bradley PLC and created a new tag provider to store my tags. As you can see, Ignition detects all the tags in my PLC, and I can easily add all of them to my tag provider. My connection's name is Logix 5562 CPU, and the tags are accessible under this directory. I don't need all the tags, so I used the detected tags to define my necessary tags. Later, I can delete this directory of tags. Well, the first point is about my timer's time. Ignition receives its value from my PLC in milliseconds, but I need it in seconds. So I used the detected tag to create my desired tag. As you can see, a mathematics icon appears next to the tag because I enabled the scale option, which converts the timer range from 0-40,000 milliseconds into a value between 0 and 40 seconds. Another important point is related to digital input-output addressing. For example, Ignition receives digital outputs of my PLC as a single integer value. So, the question is how to access individual bits, such as the first or second bit. The solution is very simple. For example, let's create a tag for the green light of the west-east route traffic light, which corresponds to the first digital output of my PLC. First, I copy the detected tag's address, then create a new tag, and finally add the required bit number to the address. Now, this new tag displays the state of this green light. Let's test it. Finally, let me explain how the light color indication works. For example, I placed a gray light behind this green light and linked the visibility of the green light to its corresponding tag. As a result, When the green light is active, it becomes visible. Otherwise, we see the gray light as an inactive state indicator. My friends, thanks so much for watching the course videos. Have a great time.